So then basically after failing grade 10, I was like, no man, like I need to do something, because school wise, I wasn't blessed, bro. School wise,
It's not
so
communicating.
yeah, bro. So I was like, nah, I need to do something, So I literally went on
Yeah.
Google, bro, and I was like, ways to make money online,
Hey,
you know.
YouTube family. So great to see you guys back. What to do, what to do, what to do. Today we're hosting Bandile Trading. Bandile is a young South African trader who has defeated all the odds. Unfortunately, Bandile, in his journey, fell grade 10, and after that, he decided to follow trading. Much respect to Bandile, and has changed his life and his family's life to becoming one of South Africa's top young traders. Bandile has a bunch to share, from selling clothes to fund his account to now becoming one of South Africa's leading traders. As I said, it's a great interview, and I hope you guys take away a lot. Let us know if there's any other traders that we should host, and which of Banile's golden takeaways do you hold dear to you? All right. Thank you so much, guys, and much love. Cheers, cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah, bro. So basically, bro, I'm just an ordinary kid, right? Bandile, 19 years old, started trading in 2019. Yeah, when I was in grade 11, after failing grade 10, bro. So yeah, started trading. So then basically after failing grade 10, I was like, no man, like I need to do something, because school-wise, I wasn't blessed, bro. School-wise,
It's not communicating.
yeah, bro. So I was like, nah, I need to do something, So I literally went on Google, bro, and I was like, ways to make money online, And already at the time, I had knew about Forex, but then I was like, yo, how am I going to get this shit figured? How am I going to get stuff figured out? Sorry. So, I had, I already knew that it was Forex. So looking on ways to, make money from it,
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I basically, went on Instagram, bro, and I really knew a few traders at the time, right?
Yeah.
I knew a few traders at the time. So it's all about, I was like, okay, I see all these traders are living and everything. I want to be like them,
Yeah.
I want to be like them. So I basically had to find someone who's going to teach me, because my mindset was like, I need to learn this stuff, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in the Forex markets, you need to first learn how to make money from it. You first need to learn, bro. So I was like, I'm going to find someone who's going to be able to teach me the skill, Because in this industry, you need the skill.
You need the skill.
Yeah, bro. So then I was on Insta. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking up to Jason Noah, right? But the problem was in terms of funds, bro. In terms of getting his course, it was expensive, bro. So I was like, okay, you know what? Yeah, I was like, okay, you know what? Let me look into his students, someone who's more affordable, but under his wing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I saw Ashrus Montla, right? At the time, his handle was Ashrus, now known as Leadership, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so damn, this guy at the time he was 19, 20. I was like, damn, this guy is basically almost my age, and he was taught by the guy I was taught.
Yeah.
I was like, he's taught by the guy I was taught. That means, he's possibly the right mentor, So I DM'd him.
Yeah.
He was not hesitant. He replied to my DM. I'm like, bro, I'm still in school. Could you please make your classes on the weekend,
And you're in grade 11 at this time, right?
Yeah, beginning of grade 11.
Okay.
Yeah. DM them, he's like, yeah, I'm going to make my classes on the weekend, So he posted, you know how traders at the time, they had tour dates and everything?
Oh, yeah. Tour dates around the country.
Yeah, so then his date for Durban was Monday. And I was like, bro, I really want to become a Forex trader, but your date is on a Monday and I have school.
You have a school.
Yeah. So he didn't reply to the DM, right? He didn't reply to the DM. I'm like, okay, you know what? He did his half. He made a date for Durban. What I'm gonna do is I need to try get to make it to his class on Monday, right?
Yeah.
Basically, he had that class and I missed it. I couldn't get to that class. I missed it, bro. I missed it. I DM'd him again. I'm like, bro, I'm really hungry for the knowledge. I want to become a trader. Like, what can you do? You know? So he replied to my DM, was like, yo, he'll make a class like on the weekend, right? And basically, like, long story short, he had continuous classes during the week, right? But he came through on Thursday. It was Thursday. Thursday was better because I could leave school early, right?
Yeah.
So we had a class on Thursday. He's like, okay, he's gonna teach me one-on-one. He's gonna come all the way down for me because he can see that I'm like really eager to learn how to trade. So I'm like, okay, the guy was gonna come down for me. Let me try and make a plan to make it through, to like pull through on Thursday. Spoke to my mom and everything. I was like, mom, you know, like, please, can you pay? Like at the time, bro, I was like, I won't say I was broke, but I had no money, and the only money that was available was my parents' money, right? Yeah, bro. So it was very hard because at the time my mom was like, no, focus on school. She's like, you can do this thing after school, right? I was like, no, like, please pay the class and the rest will be up to me, you know? So I remember clearly she paid the 1,000 rand deposit, right? She's like, I'm only going to pay 1,000, right? And the class was 3,000 at the time. Less than the class.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay. I told Ashrus that, okay, bro, like, my mom paid 1,000. He's like, no, it's cool. It's fine, you know? So then he came down and everything, communicated the dates, the venue, time, all that, right? And then I hustled. I hustled the remaining 2,000, right? I'm not gonna lie. I was asking for donations from my uncles and aunts, right? And I sold a few personal things of mine, you know, like a few clothes. I had a PlayStation 3 at the time. I sold it, you know, just to get 2,000 rand. He communicated that we'll have our class on a Friday. So I left school early, right? Left school. I told my mom, like, please pick me up from school, because you know, like, school, you need to like have a parent that calls you down and stuff like that. So I remember clearly Friday, my mom came to school. She picked me up. She was like, no, my son has to go to a dentist appointment, right? My son has to go to a dentist. Yeah. My mom like lied for me, you know? She lied for me. I was like, okay, cool. So I was like, in the back of my head, on the way to the class, I'm like, when I get there, I'm going to pay careful attention. I have my book here, my notepad, I have my pen. Like, I'm going to pay, like, attention, bro. Like, I want to learn this, you know? Like, I need to make, like, you know, I need to prove my family wrong.
Yeah.
So I got there, waited like an hour for him to get to, okay, at the time, it was at JP Markets office, right?
Oh, yeah, JP.
All the way in Durban, in Lucia, right? Got there, waited for him. He came. I went to the office, and after that, taught me. That was in Feb, right? 2019.
Feb.
Yeah, Feb 2019. Okay. Grade 11. The school year literally just started.
Yeah.
School year started. So, you know, black parents, they're all about school and everything. And I had to really just leave school early to go to this class, you know. So already the odds were against me, you know. She was like, yo, I took you out of school. Like, you know, the pressure, bro.
Just to go through this thing.
Yeah, bro. So I had my class on the 26th of Feb 2019, right? So from the 26th of Feb 2019 to June 26th, I was blowing accounts one way, right? I was blowing.
Yeah.
From Feb to June, I was blowing accounts strong, bro. Like, I blew so much money.
So 5 months of blowing.
5 months of blowing, bro. Those 5 months I was...
like, how much were you funding?
I was funding, like... My first live account was 40 USD, right?
40 USD.
Which like 600, 700.
Like...
Yeah. Okay. Blew it, bro. Blew it. I'm like, okay. And at the time, like the first 2 months of my trading career, I asked my parents, like my family, to fund me and everything, right?
Yeah.
But I kept blowing. So eventually they got tired of funding me, right?
Yeah.
So I had to like hustle. I had to sell clothes. I had to like do a lot of things to get money to trade and everything, right? So I kept blowing until June, right? June was my birthday. 12th of June was my birthday. I got a lot of money from my family members, you know, just birthday money, right?
Yeah.
So I was stuck between buying nice things because it's my birthday or funding my trading account, because like I want to be a forex trader. So like I took the risk and I funded my trading accounts, right? I got about,
how much was it?
I had 4K in total, right?
Okay, that's
4K in
decent
total.
enough to maintain like an account.
Yeah, I had 4K in total. I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fund 4 different accounts with 1,000 rand, right? Each account had the JP Markets bonus, right?
Yeah.
First 1,000 rand, I blew it.
Yes.
Second 1,000 rand accounts, I blew
In how
it.
long?
Yo, bro, I blew it in like a day, 2 days max. Up until my up until my last 1,000 rand, right? My last 1,000 rand, I'm like, no, like I need to, like, this is my last money. I'm not gonna have any money after this. Like, let me like trade smart, you know. I'm like, you know what? Let me aim to make 200 rand a day, right? 200 rand. Yeah. So I was trading currencies at the time. NAS wasn't that big at the time. 2019, NAS was not that big. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna trade currencies, right? And my aim is to make 200 a day. If I see 200 rand profits, I'm gonna close.
So that's the week of your birthday. You've blown 3K already,
bro.
During that
3K. 26th of June, I made like 200 rand profits, right?
Yeah.
27th, I made more. I made another 200 rand, you know, and it just kept adding up until I covered my initial deposits of 1,000 rand, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I literally like I doubled my account practically, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
how long?
So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna withdraw some of the money and continue trading because this is my last 1,000 rand. I want to grow it. Yeah. You know, my last 1,000. I made 1,000 rand, so my account was sitting at 2,000 rand, right?
Yeah.
And I made my first withdrawal of, I think it was 375 rand, around there, close to 400 rand. I'm like, okay. I was like, okay, let me like be mature about this, right? I made 300 rand. I made a 300 rand withdrawal, right? If I can withdraw 300 every week, then this thing could take me far in the long run. Because trading is all about like long term, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So every week I would do 300 rand. It eventually grew up to 400, 500, 600. Eventually I was withdrawing 1,000 rand a week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just want to say, like, the thing what people could learn from my experience, is that most traders are in a rush to make 5,000 rand a day, you know?
5,000 rand a day.
Yeah, when you should actually be aiming to make like 200 rand a day. And that 200 is going to add up to a lot of money.
Bro, even despite your mental, dog, because you're right, bro. It's you, and it's like you versus you, really, bro. Because you don't have anybody else but yourself,
and this
bro.
is where you meet your true self.
Yeah, definitely. And like that's where a lot of people get it twisted, bro. Like they depend on someone else, they depend on their mentor. When actually, bro, your mentor can only do so much. You know, it's like even like your lecturer or whatever they call it in universities, like your teacher, bro, they can only do so much. But when it comes to you studying, bro, to you learning, it's you versus you, bro. You know what I mean? Your teacher can't be there with the stick telling you to study. Nah, bro. Same like trading, your mentor can't be there with like a stick telling you to like, hey, Baba, learn, analyze, you know? It's you versus you, bro, and it all goes down to how badly you want it.
Yeah.
You know, if you really want it, bro, then you're really gonna push, you're really gonna put in the work, you know what I mean? You get people who just like jump into trading and then they realize that this is too much and they just step back. That's because they don't want it enough. You know what I mean, bro? When you really want something enough, bro, you do whatever it takes, bro. Hey, dog, me, I would be on the charts until like 3 a.m. Bro, like literally just like analyzing, watching YouTube videos, bro. And I have school, like I have to wake up at 5 for school, you know? Like that's how badly I wanted it, bro. Like, so it all goes down, bro, to how bad you want it, you know?
Yeah.
Bro, so mentorship is extremely important, bro, because like I said, bro, it's that person who's there to guide you, bro, you know. It's like school, bro, you know, you go to school, there's a teacher, bro, you know, there's 4 terms in a year, you get me, bro, like, there's 3 months in each term, you know, so, like, you can take a term as, like, okay, those 3 months, that's 3 months mentorship for that term, for that concept that's being covered in that term, bro, you get me, so you can just look at the whole school, like, it's pretty different, you know, but look at the structure of, like, the terms, you know, and then look at Forex, bro. You can actually put the same, like, You know,
thing.
and
It's
you
just
see like the mentorship, bro. Like you have that whole week of trading, and then weekend you can go over like a course or something. You see, and then next week again you trade, and then you can use the weekend. You see, bro, to
go
mentor.
over.
I always say number one, a mentor that can trade, right? A mentor that can trade, and number two, a mentor that has some successful students. You know, a few successful students. Like I have a few. I have Swonga. Shout out to Swonga from Durban. I have Stay Zondi. She's a female cop. She's part of SAPS. You know, yeah, quite a few, bro. Tsepo, yeah. So,
So now you're changing people's career
hey, bro. Hey, she's even catching smoke there at Span. There, hey,
because she's busy on MT4
hey,
thugs running
MT4s.
away, and then she's like,
Hey, bro. You see, bro.
when it closes.
But yeah, the main trait, like, you should have a mentor that like knows how to trade and actually has a few like successes, you know, like a few testimonies, like, yeah, because that's verification. You know?
Yeah, to be like, hey, this person.
The main reason why traders fail, I believe, is because like most people come into Forex thinking that it's a get rich quick scheme, you know, when honestly speaking, it isn't. You know, there's no such thing as like get rich quick scheme. You know, they say easy come, easy go, you know. So like now in trading, like there's like it's impossible. Like, I mean, if it was a get rich quick scheme, then everyone would have been like rich by now. We'd all be driving Lambos, you know what I mean? So that's the first factor, you know. And then the second, yeah, like just basically traders rushing to make money instead of actually rushing, like investing in the knowledge, you know. Like most, like I get people ask me, Bandile, can I make 20K from 2K just like you? Like it's not like that. Like you need to first invest and understand something. Once you understand something, then you'll know how it works and you can actually, you know, kill it, you know. So trading wise, you need to actually invest in the knowledge, you know. My slogan for my company is knowledge is power, you know. Once you have the skill, then are you extremely powerful. So most traders should actually focus on investing in the skill than actually rushing to make money, you know.
Right?
Definitely.
It's all about waiting for the perfect setup, right? Because remember, trading is literally 80% waiting and 10%, 80% waiting, 10% buying, 10% selling. So most of the time, I'm just waiting on my setup to be perfect. When it's perfect, I enter. I could have the perfect entry on a Monday, on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday, on a Thursday. I just need to keep tabs and looking at like my setup, you know, okay, is my setup valid now? You know, is it not valid yet? I'll wait, you know, stuff like that.
Okay. So I always say this, right? Everybody can analyze, right? But only a few people can execute. The main like I'd say loophole or the main challenge for traders nowadays is that it's the execution part, you know. So traders need to, and the execution part goes hand in hand with like your psychology, you know. First of all, you need to like get rid of greed, you know. You need to get rid of greed because sometimes it does happen where you enter a trade and that trade is going in your direction, but now because you're greedy, you're gonna add on or scale in, or you're gonna feel pressured by what people portray on Instagram, the full margin, you know. Now you going full margin with your only 2K. If you blow that 2K, you're stuck. You know what I mean? So literally do things at your own lane, own pace. Like asked when the moments I was okay, I'm not gonna lie, I was rushing quick profits also when I was starting. That's why it took me so long to be profitable. But in the minutes I sat down and realized that no, it's all about stacking up small profits. That's when my trading actually got better, you know. So I was being realistic. You know, you need to be realistic with the markets, you know. You can't have like 2 months experience and then expect to make 20K, you know, like it's going to take time. So I was setting targets like, okay, I want to make 200 Rand a day, you know. So then Monday trade 200 Rand, Tuesday 200 Rand. Some days it would be less, like 150, but I would say I'll be like 150 is better than nothing. Making 150 Rand is better than nothing, you know. So and now some days the market will actually, it's like sometimes the market rewards you for being disciplined, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you find out that you're gonna close like 500 now, you know. It's like the market knows that okay, this one is being disciplined. Let me reward it. For real, because think about it, it's like how many times I'm sure a lot of people listening to this can relate. Like think about all those trades you entered, maybe you got a late entry or you went full margin, it went against you. Now compare it to the trades that you actually were disciplined to. Like you open maybe one position, you find out that trade went into your direction, you know. It's all about that. It's like the market knows that okay, this guy's being disciplined. Let me reward him. Oh, this guy is not being disciplined. Let me sanitize him. You know. I mean, bro, like you see, bro, when you're on the charts, the longer you're on the charts, the more you get used to it, bro. You know what I mean? So, like, how do I say this? Like, look at you looking at the charts for the first time, right? You were confused. But if I was to whip up my phone right now and open MT4 and I'll show you like the H4 time frame, you'll be able to identify, oh, okay, this is a support zone, resistance zone, you know what I mean? Whereas the first time you opened, you literally didn't know anything, bro. You were clueless, you know what I mean? Yeah. So over time, bro, you get better, you get smoother with the charts, you get sharper and everything, bro. So then the more like you're trading, bro, like it levels up, you know what I mean? So your results also need to level up and your risk also needs to level up, you know what I mean, bro? So, and the amounts you deposit also needs to level up, you know what I mean, bro? It's when I realized that what I was doing wasn't working for me.
Okay.
Me is wanting to make 10K a day wasn't working, bro. Yeah. You know, you just need to be, bro, like when you're a trader, you need to be honest with yourself, you know what I mean, bro? You need to be honest with yourself. Otherwise, if you're not honest with yourself as a trader, you're not really gonna go that far, bro. So I decided to, even leadership, my mentor is like, bro, like, you know, you need to be honest with yourself and everything. I'm like, okay, what am I doing wrong? You know, dog, this thing is like a relationship, right? You and your girlfriend, right? If you two are always fighting, at some point, when you're tired of fighting, you two are gonna sit down and look at what's making you guys fight. Yeah. It's me waking up late. It's me not washing the dishes, you know what I mean? Same thing with trading. It's me being greedy. It's me being hard-headed, you know what I mean? So that's how I became about like setting my realistic targets, bro. I reflected, you know? I reflected, I'm like, nah, this isn't working, you know? Let me just relax, you know, like take, you know, just relax, go down a bit, you know, decrease the speed, you know what I mean, bro? Like I said, the market rewards you for being disciplined, bro. The minute you become hard-headed in the market, bro, it's gonna burn you. That's why I say it's like the market knows, bro. It's like it can read your emotions or fuel you, bro. Yeah. Like, cause it's really funny, bro. Like, be honest, bro. Like, when you trade, bro, like when you're disciplined, you're chilling, right? Yeah. But then the minute you decide to
do funny things,
the market burns you, bro. It's like it knows, you know. So you just need to be disciplined at all times, bro. You know, I always preach that, bro. Discipline, bro. Like, number one, bro.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah.